Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gachi's Command TV, the tallest mind Black Africa. Every cloud has a silver lining. The impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua was heaven sent. The impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua was an act of God. Gachagua is an arrow being used by God to achieve the changes that this country desperately needs. Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at Rigathi Gachagua, you see total transformation, a very different person from the Gachagua that we knew from 2022 December up to the time he was impeached. And why is Gachagua an arrow of God? I want to unmask why God could be using Rigathi Gachagua to bring the necessary changes that this country needs. Number one, through Rigathi Gachagua, William Samoei Ruto is unmasked. His character comes out very, very clearly. William Samoei Ruto is badly exposed, and Kenyans are able to understand William Samoei Ruto as somebody who can betray you, even if you are the closest friend. Another character that comes out through Rigathi Gachagua about William Samoei Ruto is vengeance. That William Samoei Ruto is a man full of vengeance. Also, the character of anger is actually coming out very clearly. And through Gachagua, Kenyans now are able to know who is the real William Samoei Ruto. In fact, many people are mocking William Samoei Ruto the way he would come with the Bible to the church and tell Kenyans, especially in the mountain, Mother Nagosho, Agosho Regi, Gaine Mwega, Nahede Shaw. That way, he's now being seen as somebody who is not sincere. Number two, in my view, Gachagua will aid William Samoei Ruto's presidency. Gachagua will make William Samoei Ruto a one-term president. That's why I'm saying he is an arrow of God. And if William Samoei Ruto's presidency is going to come to an end, then it means that if Gachagua was in government, if he remained the deputy president, maybe William Samoei Ruto could be preparing for a second term. But now it is becoming a nightmare. If you look at William Samoei Ruto, he is restless. He is trying to do everything possible to ensure that he wins the second term. Look at the way he rushed to Raila Ruto. Look at the way he rushed to Gatudu's Uhuru's home. These are acts of desperations. And desperate times call for desperate measures. So, Rigathi Gachagua is the one that God decided maybe to use. Number three, why he is heaven sent. Rigathi Gachagua will aid the careers of the greedy Mount Kenya leaders. Look at the way they are behaving. Look at the way they are running away from their homes, from their constituencies. Since he was impeached, Rigathi Gachagua went home, and for sure he has been interacting with the common mwananchi. But our leaders have never gone home. Gachagua went home. These guys have never went home. And when you look at it now, you see he is being used to weed out greedy, hypocrites and people who are not actually there to serve the people, but to represent themselves. People who, that is leaders who don't understand their mandate, the mandate of oversight. Because when you look at them, it looks like they are after William Samoei Ruto's interests. Look at the way that many Kenyans voted and said during the public participation that they don't want the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. But they went ahead and impeached him. And therefore, they were badly exposed also. Today, if you ask them, some of them are regretting why they voted. Some of them, in fact, have never talked because they feel very much ashamed. They cannot be able to face the electorate. Number 3, in my view, Rigathi Gachagua will be used to endorse the sixth president of the Republic of Kenya. And this sixth president of the Republic of Kenya will be an outsider. And it is this sixth president who is going to change this country. Is the person who is going to end corruption in this country. Is a person who is going to face the dragon and slay it. Is a person who is going to jail some of the leaders who have been in government. Is the leader who is going to go for the loot, the stolen wealth, the hidden wealth, whether in the country or outside the country. Then you tell me that Gachagua's impeachment was not an act of God? Because, for example, if he is going to endorse Okia Mtata, it is finished. It is finished, I tell you. Because God could be using him to make that person the president, to ensure that William Samoei Ruto loses Mount Kenya, and for sure he has lost Mount Kenya. In fact, he was used by God to snatch the mountain from William Samoei Ruto. Today, if William Samoei Ruto comes to the mountain, then I don't know whether people would welcome him the way they used to welcome him. And since the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, William Samoei Ruto has been avoiding the mountain. In the past, he used to go to the church every Sunday in the mountain. He used to come like he was going home. In fact, many people had even nicknamed him. They had given the name of a Kikuyu. Today, it is not the case. The mountain was snatched. So previously, it could not have happened. And in fact, the issue of Mount Kenya kingpin is foregone conclusion now. The competition was removed. Although Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was there, but when you look at the actual situation on the ground, it is Gachagua who is holding the sway, who is calling the shots. The other thing that would make me see that he is a blessing in disguise is that this man, when he was reading the Bible, Matthew chapter 13 from verse 24 to 30, the parable of the wheat and the tares, where they are allowed to grow together, you realize that the bad leaders and the good leaders are allowed to be in parliament and the Senate together. But comes the harvest time, when the reaper comes to reap, he's going to separate the wheat and the tares. When the voter comes now to vote, he's going to separate the wheat and the tares. Gachagua has been used to people to identify the wheat and the tares. What do you think? Is your leader the wheat or the tare? What do you think? Maybe you can write in the comment section that my leader is wheat or my leader is tare. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think, but Rigathi Gachagua, whether you like it or not, is going to play a major role in the politics of this country and the election of 2027. So guys, please like the video, share it if you can. Those with the Gachagua's number, you can also send this video to him those with members of parliament. Share it. Let them know what Kenyans think about them. And have a blessed day. Bye.